Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer. My name is Mark Tresser, and this is my Gondor campaign. If you have missed the past 122 episodes, check the description for a link to the playlist where you can watch them all in order, and that will bring you up to speed. Though it might take you a while. There's 122 episodes, and they are all pretty long, so yeah. But enjoy that as background noise if you prefer. And with that, let's get into this episode. Last episode we did take Carn Dûm, I believe, Mount Graham, and Dol Guldur. So the Lothlorien are just holed up in Cadas Galadhon here. They've got their faction leader and their faction heir. So one way or the other, they're gonna lose pretty quickly here. 3 turns, and they will be gone. We are also besieging Mithelberg. We are besieging Dane's Halls. We're working on getting some armies over to Wrakyaburg, and it's kind of a mess here at Litash. After we took Mount Graham, there was like an army just outside of it on this side, so we couldn't bring our armies through, so we sent them up this way, but then that army moved, so now we're sending them through here. And then Litash, there are 2 full stack armies outside of the settlement, or no, 2 half stack armies that I tried to scare off, but it just kind of ended up putting my troops in a weird position, so I don't have good reinforcements for a lot of these armies right now, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. So with that, let's click the end turn button and see what happens. Okay, general moving to the fort. Argond, we need some retraining. I'll come back to that. Okay, so they are fighting me near Litash. They've sallied out, in fact. This is the horse that I sent to, the single horse that I sent to attack, so I could keep the settlement army out of the fights that I wanted to do. Let's withdraw there. Ooh, they want a ceasefire. Let me make a counter proposal. So you want a ceasefire, fine. How about instead become a vassal? Yeah, I don't think they were going to take that, but I still haven't been able to convince anybody to become my vassal, so I had to try. All right, Galadriel's Gamble. I think this is their Doom stack. Armsman's Guild in Dol Guldur, yes please. Okay, Argond. So we've got some retraining to do still here. Let's keep let's get the other troops out of the settlement onto this bridge. And then hopefully we can fit the rest of them in and start retraining them as and when we are able. Good. Okay. Large town ready to upgrade. Naburka is ready to upgrade. That is very good news. Faction announcements, nothing interesting. Construction report. Crop rotation. Yeah, you need more pop growth, so keep doing that. Lest. Hondovan. Berkaupis, you can start doing that. Miraidon is almost finished. It's very good news. And Erui is ready to start building stables. Beralga, Royal Hall. Fenholm is a city now. That's very good. Let's get an irrigation in there for more pop growth. Garth Heligoth, Steward stables. Cool. And Mount Graham needs a Mason's Guildhouse. Looks good. Got a bunch of new troops here in Minas Tirith. Let's get a couple more. And hopefully that will allow us to send another army out. Ostsul looks good. Under Towers is done retraining, so we could send this army out. There are a couple of units that are not fully retrained, but that's okay. I will send them to the front nevertheless. And they can just help wrap this war up, hopefully. Kameth Bryn. Looking good. Are they all retrained? Looks like it. I could send them across the high pass to Meithelberg. They aren't all retrained. They don't have an army barracks yet, so let's just actually hold off on that. High pass. A couple more to go. We'll wait. Okay. So, let's try to disentangle all this crap at Litash. I don't know what this guy's doing. Nothing important, that's for sure. Let's just surround him. Just kind of piling in the troops here. We don't really have any rhyme or reason to it. It's just a matter of getting whatever we can to wherever we can. You need to go back into this army. I'm surprised that these horses didn't die. What army were you supposed to be in? Crap, I have no idea. It doesn't seem important, though. Let's get the siege going fully here. There's only one of our armies was actually able to besiege the settlement. Let's scare this guy off. Nope, can't. There we go. So now we can scoot our armies in a little bit further. Get some reinforcements for the besieging armies, just in case it's needed. And yeah, that's a fine mess, but it seems to be doing its job. Okay, let's put you on this bridge with reinforcements behind you. Should be in striking distance of Wrakyaburg for next turn. And then we've got reinforcements coming from behind as well. Dane's Halls should be okay. 2 armies should be enough to hold off this rabble. This army can go join the siege at Meithelberg. It's hardly necessary, but it is funny. And then we've got these units who probably I should have moved last turn, but they can just start marching north. We don't really have any other enemies to speak of in this area, so start heading that way. Just make sure I do have a general in there. Yes, I do. Anduin Vale's probably going to declare war on me here. Especially since I'm marching through their territory. I guess I'd better be careful about where I put my troops then. This army has seen better days. I might merge them up and then send them south to get retrained at Gelabrin. And have this army just kind of hang out outside of the city to be ready when that newly retrained army needs some reinforcements. And then over here, Skalathon, I think things are just kind of progressing as they need to be. Okay. Happy with that. You are on your way over there. Good. I think next turn I should be able to disentangle this mess a little bit more. Get the 6th army in to assist the siege, and then start pushing through towards Mount Gundabad with the rest of the armies. Possibly grab Berzakul while we're at it. It's poorly defended, so might as well. But, oh, wait. I almost forgot. Watchtowers. We've got this guy going along the mountains here, because the mountains have Fog of War on them right now. And then we've got this guy up at the border. That's annoying. This guy over here, he's going to grab this fort. And then he's going to build a watchtower right next to it, pretty much. Go up this way. And then over here, we've got this guy who is going into the forest, building a watchtower there. We're getting close in this northeast corner. Tell you what. We're going to have the prettiest, most lit up territory of all time. Of all time. Okay. Excuse me. I think that should just about do us here. So, with that, I'm going to train some more troops here in Anon and Orod, just to fill out that garrison in case the Dunedain decide to go to war with me. They shouldn't, but you never know. And seems I have another army heading this way. Good. And I think that's it. Let's save the game here and end the turn. I kind of want to get through Kadaskalathon today. Oh, I didn't even check where their Doomstack is. I'm assuming they have a Doomstack. I don't see it. Should be around here. But, yeah, I don't know where it spawns, so... yeah, well, it's too late. Save the game again. And end the turn. See what happens. Oh, we have another army coming up from the south. That's very good. Another general into the fort. Another army that I forgot about. Troops coming down to get retrained. Okay. Oh, another general. Yes, please. Blockade port. Well... I just don't think there's anywhere I can train ships. I could have trained ships here if I had built a port here, but I didn't do that, so... Can I get... oh, there's their Doomstack. Okay. So that could cause us some problems, but not yet. Okay, you go over here. And no, there's no mercenaries. Maybe there's mercenaries in the Brownlands, I don't know. But we don't have what we need. So that sucks. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'll figure something out, hopefully. Bregost. Nice. Ostenethil. Nice. Dantalad. Just trying to get pop growth here, but it's not working. Wrakyaburg. Carverad. Nice. Get some retraining in. Lingvar is almost finished, it looks like. Esgaroth. Gahuzanur. Fahamgathal. Erebor. Witherboard. Morvatarth. Oh, you need pop growth. And Dol Guldur. Very nice. Okay, recruitment. I think I need one more here. Might as well make it archers. Oh wait, not those archers. Argon, got some retraining done. Continue retraining. Let's pull out what we can. Whatever's fully retrained. That's full army. All right. Come on up and join the party. Kalpis and Garth Helikoff. Okay. And we already dealt with the new general. Dunlarak had a problem, didn't it? Dunlarak has the plague going on. Just retrain everybody here. Okay. See if we can't untangle this crap. You know, just auto-resolve it. Nice. And that army's gone. That's a general kill, which we definitely take. We take those. Still don't know where that horse is supposed to go. I guess we'll put him in this army. Or we'll put this army in him. We have... Can we get past these? We can't get past these guys. We can surround them. We have 3 yeah, so this army could come up. And this army can come up here. In case we lose, we'll have reinforcements in the back. This army's a little exposed. So let's put you here. I think that should do. And then if we're very lucky, we can scare them off. Yes. Excellent. Scare this one off too. And then we can scooch forward a little bit. Tie up this pass a little bit more. It's going to be slow going trying to get these guys to move. We could attack them again and probably win the battle, but I'd rather just push forward. They've basically just lost Litash. The the siege is now just completely unopposed. So in 9 turns, they will simply lose the settlement. Unless they fight back, but I don't think they have the manpower to do it. Or dwarf power, I guess. You run away. Yep. And then you seem to have caused a delay in my plans. So I guess I'll put my troops over here instead. Fine by me. I can still get to Wrakyaburg next turn. And you, I'm going to put you on the bridge just so if they do attack you, you have a nice defensive position. They will have you surrounded potentially, I guess, but it's 1 unit of King's Axes, so I think you're going to be okay. Okay. Happy with that. Y'all are moving north through potentially hostile territory. I think I'd prefer it if you went west here. And you're going to be in a line instead of a square, but so be it. If they want to attack you now, that is fine by me. They've actually got their forts occupied. The AI never does that. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's another siege that we're going to have to do once we fight the Valesmen. But overall, they have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 settlements. Plus a couple of forts. It's like 7, 8, maybe 9 sieges. And then the Woodland Realm has 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, poor Woodland Realm. That's not going to last very long. Okay, so that's a pretty quick battle. And then the Dunedain have 1 settlement. That'll be easy. Rohan is actually pretty big, but I can manage that. Dol Amroth is tiny. 1, 2, 3, 4 settlements. I actually already have an offensive army ready to take Goboltopolis whenever we kick that war off. We aren't doing it yet, but that'll be an easy take, and then it's just a matter of like fighting these guys. So yeah, easy peasy. Okay, shall we watch Kadasgalathan fall? Let me just double check that I did Watchtowers. I did not do Watchtowers. Okay, let's do that now. I wasn't even sure where to send you, I guess. Okay. Should work. We'll pretty much clean this up in the next few turns. And then down at the border of Mordor, got a little bit more to do. Okay. Save the game here, and let's take Kadasgalathan and eradicate the Elves of Lothlorien. Good. They didn't even fight. Rest in peace. Excuse me. All right. Lorien's leader is dead. Yep. Lorien's leader is dead. Yep. Mission expired. Don't have to blockade something if it doesn't exist. Lorien's leader is dead. Yep. Suitable husband. Sure, I'll take another general. Where are you? Kizelkum? Ugh. Well, let's just put you over here in the fort. If I can find it with this thing on my screen. Lothlorien raised. Yep. Faction destroyed. Yep. Resistance is futile. You need a library, and we're going to lower the tax rates. Men of Gondor are gracious, gracious people. Let's put you in there to become the governor. And you think you can win against me, but you are wrong. I do want to get rid of this guy. I kind of don't want to do it right now. It's just a bad position. So we're going to pull out to this bridge and have reinforcements on the other side. So if they do attack, I don't think they usually attack, but if they do attack, then I can cause them some serious problems on that bridge. Okay, let's get into our home territory here with these armies. Build a watchtower while we're here, and then we can start moving them north. Siakon is finished. Ostsul, Under Towers, Burmarling. Oh, wait, retraining? Yeah. Rhubar, Numenorian armor, that's nice. We can start working on an archery range. Naburka has got some cattle farming. It's already building its upgrade. Mornithel, Merchant's Quarter. Yeah. Persouthus has the army barracks. Testure, irrigation. Yeah, I think you've got enough pop growth, buddy. Let's just start working on Steward's Hall. Mirailon. Almost finished there. Bergram has the great roads. That's almost finished, which is good. Barketta has the armor at the next level. Nornorak is a stronghold now. Let's get the Mason's Guild house quickly. Excuse me. Haknodion has sheep farming. That means... well, let's work on the grain exchange. I'm not sure if it's going to do anything for us. Limhir has the university. Chicken farming would be useful there. And Edricarn has their school. Let's get the university. Very good. Minas Tirith is still recruiting. I think it's got enough in the queue, though. Anon and Orod, we are training new units at. That should be good. Dunlarak, we are retraining because they have the plague. Argond. Still a bit to go here, but we're getting there. Carverad still just has a couple more troops to go there. Dol Guldur is retraining. And that's all she wrote. Okay. Looking good there. I think I am happy with that. Excuse me. See what we can do with this mess. We can push them forward. Maybe. Only if they decide that they would lose the fight, I think. They decided they would lose the fight. But not that one. Okay. Just move forward a little bit more if we can. Oh, now we have one more army. Oh, nope, they don't care. Can I move up here? No. God, I'm gonna be stuck here for so long. I think maybe I can move this guy to the right more next turn, which will be useful. Oh, the spy is in the way. Let's get you out of there, buddy. And get you in of there, buddy. Okay. Men of Gondor still flood this pass, but we cannot advance just yet. We'll see what they do next turn. Maybe it'll be useful. Ooh, they have surrounded my dude here. Which is fine. I will just besiege Wrakyaburg, and maybe they want to pull back and defend their village, but I doubt it. Okay, we'll see what what happens here. They did pull back from Dane's Halls. I guess they realize that's a lost cause now. Which is funny. 5 turns at both of these, so we'll take both at once. 3 turns here, so we'll have that already by then, and be moving towards Framsburg. This is a farce. This war is over. Oh boy. We do have another army coming up from the south here that we could use to surround this guy a little bit more effectively. I think I'd rather take the fort. Now he's in position to potentially be surrounded, which is good. Cool. Let's do watchtowers. I think with that, we'll just go north and grab that little black spot. And up here, we've got our border dude on the border. We've got this dude and this dude, perhaps more importantly. And then you can go up here, I think. And just a little tiny bit to go. And then it's just the border. He'll go pretty much along this entire border. I think there's some watchtowers already, but we'll flush them out. With that, I think we're ready to save the game and end the turn. And we'll see if this independent army moves at all, or if I'm going to have to do some wacky positioning to surround them. Western Osgiliath. Oh, okay. Another army near Litash, thank goodness. We're saved. We finally have another army near Litash. They want me to take Framsburg. Bro, am I not doing enough for you? Is this not enough? Karasant, shipwright. Cool. Keep building those docks. Forland, got the city upgrade. Very nice. Let's keep the pop growth going. Khazad-dûm West. Great market. Awesome. Burghaupis, archery range. Nice. Erui, got its stables. Numenor, got siege works. Actually, Numenor is almost finished. Wow. Cometh Bryn. Awesome. Giddigathul. University. I think at this point we just build the Steward's Hall. Oh, this all has a garrison. Let's get rid of that. And Carndûm has the Mason's Guildhouse. You just need a Royal Hall. Awesome. Minas Tirith, still training. A couple turns to go. Should be fine. None on the roads. A couple things to retrain there. That's good. Dunlarak. Still retraining after the plague. Argond. Still a ways to go. For Marling. Rhubar, Babar. Dol Guldur. Come on, click. And that's it. Okay. Looking good. What are you doing? I think you were heading down to Gelibrin. But you got stuck on the water. This army did not move. Okay. So. The best I can do... Oh, apparently I can go around that way. Okay. So I can get this army here. This army here. This army here. And this army here to give me the best chance at success. Oh, they ran away. How is that possible? I had them surrounded. Okay, well, I guess we're chasing these idiots for another turn, but that's okay. These guys are going to go north. And I guess attack Framsburg, because that's what the mission's telling me to do. I'll just have them walk in a line for now. They are not in danger on this side of the Anduin. And over here, let's see. We can move you one to the right here. And then move another army in to replace you. And then move you in. Move you in. Can I move to the north, maybe? No, right? No. They still want to take this fight. You know what? At this point, I'm willing to give it to them, I think. Yeah, I can take him. It's 2-1. Yeah, let's go in and just eradicate these two armies. I'm sick of it. Do they have their faction heir? Yep. No faction leader, though. That's okay. Let's do it. Okay. Nice terrain. Wow. Okay. I will put my artillery up on this ridge, if they will fit. Should be a good spot to attack the dwarves. Let's put our archers here too. They aren't going to be in range, but it'll keep them safe. And then I'm going to put my Marines down here. I'm going to group these two together, and then I'm going to get all of the infantry in just one line. I don't even care. Put them all right down here in this valley. I don't think the dwarves are going to have a whole lot of range, so this should be okay. We'll just have to march up the hill to grab them. We should have reinforcements coming, and they will be able to help us with this fight, so it's not like we're risking a whole lot. And our artillery should do a lot to cause damage to this first army, so let's get into it. Never mind, our artillery is not in range. The dwarves are over here. Okay, let's get up on the hill. Let's reposition our artillery so that it makes a little bit more sense. Let's put our archers right in front again. Let's get our Lebanon Marines running up this hill as well. Not the best start to the battle, I admit. But we should be okay. I have no cavalry, which is quite annoying. Let's get this army to support us over here. Let's get this army... go aggressive. Just distract these guys. Okay, artillery is getting set up, and they should be in range kind of soon. This is a bit of a waste, but hopefully my units can get some rest while when they get up here. Are they moving? Not towards me. They're just out of range of the trebuchet. That is quite annoying. Thank you for joining us, brothers. I'm gonna have you go up here, I think. Grab some high ground. Alright, what are these stinking dwarves doing? They're just kind of shuffling themselves around. Let's move the artillery up a bit, shall we? Okay, the second army is about to get hit by this army. Why are you sending your archer militias in to... Okay. I don't know why the AI does this. They do it every time. Their archers are the first thing they send in, and it's just... It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Oh, they have a ballista. Okay, well, so be it. Artillery just about in place. Let's see if they are in range now. Should be. Yep. Here comes the fire. Here comes the pain. Now they're moving. Figured that would get them moving. Alright, good work, good work. Intercepted a good number of them there. They seem to be attacking my right flank, where there are Fountain Guard. Okay, well, bit of a mistake on your part. No, I can't even blow the horn because these guys do shield wall. Crap. Close, but no cigar. Again, close. Come on, lads. Oh, what was that? What are you shooting at? Come on. Do better. Vanguard's holding these guys off single-handedly. Let's actually help them out. Flank a little bit. Because it's going to be funny. And then we've still got Fountain Guard here who can hold the line. 2 Fountain Guard in 1 army is pretty OP. I don't know how I managed that, but I am happy I did. Let us reposition our infantry slightly. Kind of subsume these guys into our lines. We lost a general already? Lads. Truly disappointing. Almost as disappointing as that artillery shot. Almost. Here comes their general. Oh. Holy, that was actually kind of a good shot. Oh, never mind. I guess I did say kind of. Why would you shoot them when there's this unit or this unit? In fact, yeah, both of the catapults shoot that guy. Trebuchet. Try to hit these guys. Fountain Guard move up. Territorial Guardsmen move up. Honor Militia. Territorial Guardsmen. Territorial Guardsmen. Territorial Guardsmen. Gondor Militia. Okay. So it begins. Stop that. Hit these guys instead. $14 for 27, not my best work, but it does seem like it's working. Okay, we got their general. Main general of the reinforcement army, I believe. And the main general of the first army. Nice. So, with that, they are routing. Wow. I did not expect them to rout. if I'm being completely honest. Things are looking good over here. Routing? No. Trying to support their comrades. But it won't work, will it? You're still surrounded. Okay, we're losing units, but that's probably because of AI mismanagement, as opposed to anything else. So, what are you going to do? Oh, they got the hammers of Gundabad out, and they're like... They're trying to form a bit of a line, it looks like. It's not going to work. Okay, don't chase after these guys forever. Just come over here. Finish this fight off. Got a lot of high tier units left on the field that we need to get rid of. Bro, what on earth are you doing? Stop firing. Just stop. Just don't do it. Another general. Go for the fearless. Maybe he should have been a little more fearful and then he wouldn't have died. We got a beat on these guys. That's another unit that we could potentially do some damage to. Oh, you can hit them too. Nice. Bad shot. Okay. I'm gonna run the Lebanon Marines in. And these guys don't seem like they have anything to do. Let's run them down this way as well. Yeah, chase the Sons of the Fallen. You're armor piercing, so that would be helpful. My trebuchet simply cannot hit these guys. They're always pulling left. See? Always left. Okay, now both of you are out of ammo. Just fire at will. I don't care where you put the cows. I just care that you don't kill our own dudes. Okay. Okay. Got him on the run, boys. Wait, we lost another general? It may have been my own general. Okay. That's okay. $35% for 80%. I think this is just cleanup now for the most part. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. I say that, but this other army is doing really poorly. I'm still tied up in so many fights that I cannot get over there to help. That was actually a pretty good shot. Okay, we got some free infantry here. Start marching over. They're ratting. They're not. This was a messier battle, I think, than I wanted it to be. It turned out messier than I wanted it to be. I think it started okay. Well, no, it didn't, because I put my people in the wrong place. But how was I supposed to know where they were going to position, right? Okay. I think everybody's moving over that way now. Oh, almost. We've got 4 Iron Guard left. And then I think we can put all of our troops over here to help the AI win this battle with the other army. Because they don't seem to have a very good concept of like flanking or positioning or whether or not archers are infantry. Which on this channel our position is they definitely are, but usually we wait until after they've used their arrows and then they become infantry. The AI does seem to think that they are immediately infantry, which is kind of antithetical to the whole point of having archers. Oh wait, you're archers. You should probably be used there. You come on over there. And then all of you head over this way. Run if you can. I think this is the only unit that's still fighting. Or this cluster of whatever's here. I don't see a whole lot else. There's like some routing units. No, that's about it. So we've got them surrounded. Outnumbered, outmatched, outclassed. Oof. Wish the AI would decide that perhaps now is the time to stop using their fucking artillery. All they're doing is racking up the kills of our guys. But sure, why not? Give the enemy a fighting chance at this point. This is the only way they can win, is if I kill all of our own men. What is this about? Who are you fighting? Oh. Is that a general? Well. Come on. There he is. Okay. Now I think we can fast forward. It's just waiting for them to die. Is there more units over here? Oh. Must be a general. Okay, and then there's that, and then there's this guy running, and that should be the end. Get that dwarf. Don't let him get away. Whoever he is, I want him. No, I don't want him alive. I want him dead. What the? Oh my god. That was like 100 guys in one shot for sure. We caught him again. That's good. Every single infantry. Where is he? Oh, we got him. All right. Could have been worse. Could have been better. Definitely eliminated both the armies. Cleared the path to Mount Gundabad. 157 Fountain Guard. Beat that. Nicely done. Happy with that. Okay. Good win. Maybe could have gone a little bit better, but I have troops to spare. It's okay. Okay. Come on. Execute. Okay. Enemy army routes. We did lose a general. Okay. Rest in peace. Or indeed in pieces. Now, it looks like we can actually get to Gundabad and start the siege. I might have a horse do it first. And then try to find the right army to join it. Yep. And then just get what we can over here. All right, that's our siege party. Actually, can you get down here? Can you besiege it? Yep. Can you get down there? Is the question. No. Can you get down there? Yes. Just move one down, and one down. So beating the odds makers, we actually managed to get 6 armies in position for a siege without any drama. Don't mind if I do. Alright. We have a bit of a mess here. Let's try to grab the good units, such as they are. Pull them out. And then augment them with these units. That's actually a full army. So then we'll pull out these units who are trash, send them back to somewhere safe for retraining, somewhere like Argond. I do love Argond for retraining. And then this army can join the fun when they are ready. And then we've got this army. No, not this army. This army. You will come along for the ride. You two are stuck there because of the zone of control of the settlement. But you will join us next turn, and we'll have 4 armies that we can send to Berzakul. Ooh, looks like this army is free to move. But they can't really get into good reinforcement range right now. I wonder if I could shift this army to be on this side. And then continue the siege over here. And then I can put... Well... Can I put you further down? No. But I can get you over here. Maintain the siege. And then we have 3 armies besieging it. Only 2 of them will be in any one battle, but this is better than nothing, I think. Actually, I could probably scare this guy off. Yeah. So now I have 3 armies in any battle that might occur from any of these armies. Perfect. That is some good reinforcing. Down here. No, we already did that. Over here, did we do watchtowers? Nope. Let's do that. I think this might actually finish off. Yep, finish it off. Very nice. So now we have to decide what to do with the rest of our lives. This guy still has some work to do on the border, but these 2, I think, are going to have to come south and west. You're going to start over here, I think. And you, Brandir, are going to come over here and clean up some of the dark spots around these mountains. I must have perfect sight over all of my lands. All right, what can we do over here? No, we haven't. We've already moved them this turn, so can't do anything over here. Anything else? Not really. They are desperately pulling troops towards Wrakyaburg, but it's a little too late at this point. Gosh, I cannot clear my throat, so I think it's time to end the episode. We've done everything we need to this turn, so next turn, or next episode, we will continue our war against the Dwarves. Probably take Dane's Halls, and Wrakyaburg, and Meithelburg, possibly even Litash, though that takes a few more turns, I think. Maybe that cleared my throat? Yes, okay. So we'll continue the saga of just trying to finish off this war against Erebor, and that way we can maybe free ourselves up for some war against the Woodland Realm and the Anduin Vale. I think I'd like to do the Woodland Realm first. They seem easier, but I'm not sure. And then once those two are done, we can turn to our quote-unquote allies, who we basically forced into alliances, or simply the game forced them into alliances with us at the beginning. And we are very, very close now to world domination, which would be very much a thing that I would like to see happen very soon. So, with that, thank you all so much for watching. Do click the like button if you enjoyed the episode. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Throw something in the comments for quote-unquote engagement. And check the description for a whole bunch of links to Discord, Patreon, playlist for the series, as well as link to my other channel where I do videos on Ingress, which is a lot of fun. And with that, thank you all so much once again for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.